The big story tonight, former US President Donald Trump has reached the Manhattan court and just before his arraignment, he is under arrest and in police custody. He, in fact, will be appearing very shortly before the judge. This is as Trump is expected to be first fingerprinted as part of the arrest, though it's still not clear whether there'll be a mugshot that will be taken as well. But these are live pictures that are now coming in from the United States on this unprecedented and historic moment that US is seeing, where several questions are being asked about the independence of judiciary, how it tackles this issue of the former US president, the first former president ever or a sitting president who will be facing criminal charges. These are pictures coming in live from outside the Manhattan court, where Donald Trump has in fact reached ahead of his arraignment. You will just be able to spot Donald Trump in the visuals that are coming in at the moment. Let me go across to Tina, who's joining us from outside the Manhattan court. Tina is from Voice of America. Tina, take us through what we are witnessing outside the court at the moment.
Well, former President Donald Trump has arrived and he will be arraigned. He will be booked. He will have his fingerprints taken and most likely have his photograph taken. He will hear the charges presented to him formally and have the opportunity to plead guilty or not guilty. And so everybody, it seems, is out today in the streets surrounding the courthouse. It is kind of a madhouse out here, a circus, you would say, of both Trump supporters and anti-Trump people. So it is just a little bit of insanity in the surrounding streets, what with security at an all-time high, and nearly every major news outlet from around the world is out here today to cover this event.
And the security, Tina, I understand, has been heightened across several parts of New York today. Take us through the security arrangements that have been made. Are any protests likely?
Yes, we've already seen protests this morning here in this park, which is directly across from the courthouse. So you had actually two simultaneous protests happening, one for the pro-Trump camp and one for the anti-Trump camp. And both have been incredibly vocal all morning. They continue to gather here in the park, and we're just seeing large numbers of people, strong emotions on both sides, voices that are sure to not die down anytime soon as the proceedings stretch on and this case could potentially go to trial.
Tina, what are the processes that will be involved today as Donald Trump has now entered the Manhattan court there?
So he will be booked formally and hear the charges. The charges will come out from under seal, and there are at least 30 charges that he faces related to business fraud and falsifying business documents. At least one is a felony offense, and so he will have the opportunity to plead. His lawyers will then be able to examine these charges in the coming months. If we think about the last time the Trump organization as an entity was here for trial, this was last October, that Chief Financial Officer Alan Weisselberg was convicted and is serving a prison sentence at the moment. That provides us a framework in terms of how long we can expect this process to stretch out. From the time the indictment was announced for that particular case to when the case actually went to trial was a period of 16 months. So this is going to be a long time, not just today, but in the following months and weeks and months that happen afterward.